Hey guys, all right, so today's mission, I got my Honda Talon here in the garage. I got the motor out. I had the unfortunate where I got aftermarket head studs. I was rebuilding the engine, had new pistons, everything in, and I was torquing the head studs. I was told to torque them to 95 foot-pounds, and in doing so, one of the head studs you're not supposed to torque to 95 foot-pounds, and nobody told me that, and it ended up breaking through to one of the oil ports. So if you're putting aftermarket head studs in your Honda Talon, make sure that you talk to whoever you get them from and do not make the mistake I made. But I got the parts from Greg Bell with Bell Racing Engines, and he had me send the engine back to him. I bought a new block, sent him the block and the motor, and he's freshening that up for me. So I didn't want to have to learn how to swap the whole transmission into the new block. That just seemed like a learning curve I really didn't want to do. So in the meantime, I stripped this thing down. I pulled all the suspension off, all out for powder coat. So it's been a minute since this thing's had new bearings and everything, like 4,500 miles. Pulled the cage off, did some final welding on that, and got it to the powder coater. So the thing's going to go together kind of fresh. I'm building a new front bumper for it, which I think some of you guys probably saw the video I put on some of the Honda Talon pages. Designed a bumper, having it laser tube cut. So hopefully it comes together good. And today's mission is redoing some of the wiring. I'm actually going to switch from the traditional switches on the dash and put in an aux beam. And I can't remember his name exactly, Trey. I got this little guy here from him to mount the aux beam to the center dash. Yeah, that's today's mission. Get this thing done, and hopefully. Oh, and I don't know if I left out here, but we're gonna wrap the whole thing. I think that was the main reason I was doing this video. So I dropped some hints of the wrap, and we're gonna start wrapping this whole thing. I'm changing the UTV from this to gonna be like more of the red. We're gonna have the Go Ride on it, hinge ventures, and more of a Honda color scheme. So I'm stoked to see how it comes out, and that's gonna be today's mission: aux beam wiring and wrapping this thing with the new color scheme. So stoked. I'll do a follow-up video and show you guys how it comes out.